In this video, we'll look at the High Court as the interpreter of the Constitution. In the 2014 exam, students were asked to discuss the extent to which the High Court can change the Commonwealth Constitution, which was worth 5 marks. Here's how we'll break down the question. First, you need to explain what role the High Court has in relation to the Constitution, and state how much influence you believe the High Court has over the Constitution. Then you need to justify your statement with an explanation and evidence, while also discussing the counter-argument. For example, if you stated that the High Court has a lot of influence over the Constitution, you also need to consider the argument that the High Court does not really influence the Constitution. Then, finish your answer with a concluding sentence. So we could say something like this. Sections 75 and 76 of the Constitution state that the High Court is the only body with the power to interpret the Constitution. Overall, this means that it has had a large impact on the division of powers, even greater than the referendum process. As the only body with the power to interpret the Constitution, the High Court gives meaning to words in the Constitution when a relevant case is put before it. By giving meaning, the High Court can affect the division of lawmaking powers. For example, in the Tasmanian Dam case, the High Court decided that external affairs power, a power given to the Commonwealth in the Constitution, extended to lawmaking areas that traditionally were held by states. In this case, the Commonwealth was allowed to make laws relating to the environment because it had signed an international treaty to protect the environment. This shows that the High Court does have the power to give power to or take it away from the Commonwealth. However, the High Court is limited. It can't change the words of the Constitution or add words like a referendum can. Rather, it can only define words within the Constitution as it is. Also, the High Court has to wait for a relevant case before it can interpret the Constitution. Despite these limitations, the High Court does have a great deal of influence over the Constitution. Now, have a go at your own answer. Questions like this come up often in the exam, so make sure you're prepared to answer something very similar to the 2014 exam. Thanks for watching and happy studying.